Hi, this is Michael, and this is the unboxing and review of the Bose SoundLink Bluetooth Mobile Speaker 2. This is a minor evolutionary upgrade from the Bose SoundLink Bluetooth Mobile Speaker 1, the previous version. So here's the box. I'll give you a look at all the sides. And let's open it up. So here's the little welcome letter from Bose, warranty information, and the owner's guide. And here is the SoundLink speaker itself. And then also inside the box is the AC power adapter. Alright, here is the Bose SoundLink 2 speaker, and from a visual standpoint it is virtually identical to the SoundLink 1 speaker. The only real difference you're going to see visually, the back for instance is identical. There's no difference in the back. Even the model numbers are the same. Bottom looks pretty much the same. The only visual difference is the cover itself has been changed, and now this cover hinges, so when you flip it underneath it sticks magnetically and it doesn't stick out as far in the back. The original SoundLink speaker, the cover magnetically flips backward, but it has a much larger footprint. So there's pros and cons to the new footprint. First of all, just a little push, it'll tip over. Let's just say that you have say you want to use this in your car and you have it sort of sitting on your back seat. Any bump you're going to hit is probably going to knock this thing over, whereas this is much more stable. As far as visually, that is about the only difference you're going to find. And of course you can take this cover off. Both SoundLinks come off the same way. There's two screws here that you undo, and then there's two screws behind the panel. The battery is exactly the same, 1700 milliamp hour battery. Now I'd like to show you all the buttons. First, on the left on the top of the unit is the on-off button. This is the auxiliary button. You are able to connect to a device with a wire, mini plug, and that would plug into the back of the unit here, and then you would select auxiliary for that input. Next would be the Bluetooth button, and this has several different modes. It slowly fades on and off once per second when it's in discoverable mode. Then it blinks on and off twice per second when it's attempting to connect to a paired device. Solid on means that it is connected to a device, and then it blinks slowly on and off every 3 seconds when it's just searching for a previously paired device. And when you turn the radio on, this is the Bluetooth icon. There are several other icons available. The battery indicator is here. Then when you're using the auxiliary source, that will light up there. And then the button here is the speaker mute button, and that will show up there to indicate that the speaker is on mute. And then you've got your volume down and volume up buttons here. Then on the back of the unit, this is the auxiliary in, this is a USB service port, and then this is your AC in. I'm going to show you how to pair this to a iPhone. First of all, you would hold this Bluetooth button for 3 seconds, and that will cause this to fade on and off. Then go to your iPhone, choose Settings, and this is iOS 6. So on iOS 6 they've moved Bluetooth out of the general category, and now it's got its own menu directly. Make sure Bluetooth is on, and the iPhone will now attempt to discover the Bose SoundLink. And I've actually had some problems pairing, so let's see if it works this time. So Bose SoundLink is now being observed by the iPhone, and it says it's not paired, so I'm going to select it. And when it pairs successfully, the speaker will beep, and then the Bluetooth will stop blinking and go to a solid color. Okay, so this time we connected on the first attempt, and that is the first time that has happened, so that's good. So now we're paired, and if I go to a music source, we should be good to go. And then here's the volume up.
You got to accentuate.
And I'm going to turn this to maximum volume.
Eliminate the negative.
When that blinks,
latch on to the
that's as loud as it gets.
Don't
right there.
mess with Mr. In Between. You got.
And to me, full volume, it sounds a little squeezed. I don't know exactly how to describe the sound any better than that. I would just call it kind of a distortion of some sort, a kind of a squeezed sound. In any case, I'm going to do an A-B comparison between the sound quality of the SoundLink 2 and the previous SoundLink. They're very similar in sound, in spite of what Bose has said about how they tweak the sound. I don't perceive too much difference, very, very minor. So I'll be right back. I don't know about your ears, but to me they are so close that I honestly can't perceive really any difference whatsoever. So in any case, I think it's a very well constructed speaker, and it's solid. It feels very good quality. Nothing much has changed about that, and you can see my original review of the Bose SoundLink. Sound quality is so similar that I can't really make any judgment on. I can't say that this is any better or worse. The stand, you will either love it or hate it. It's creating a little bit of a less stable platform, but it does provide less of a footprint. It's a very attractive speaker. I did have some Bluetooth pairing issues. I showed you how to pair it with my iPhone, and I had an issue, and then I also had the exact same issue trying to pair it with my MacBook Pro. I did get it to pair, but it didn't pair the first time, and it took me a couple of attempts, so I'm not really sure why. I'm going to contact Bose and see if they have an answer for me. Otherwise, I think this is it's a very solid sounding speaker. There are a lot of Bluetooth speakers on the market, and you really do need to listen to this to make up your own mind. If you have any questions or comments, please leave me a comment and I'll answer it if I can. Otherwise, thanks for watching and enjoy your speaker.